way Comic-Con has changed is when we started, this building went to about 1,200 aisle, and it was all comics, a little bit of toys, T-shirts, and stuff like that. Now, obviously, it goes down in a 6,800 aisle or something like that, and it's media. It's Hollywood. It's big media.
This is a unique scenario here. It's totally unique. It's blown up into something that's quite different from your ordinary run-of-the-mill average comic book convention, which is what this was originally. Now it's basically a giant PR monster for movies, games, and toys.
When comics and became big in movies, and when the corporate interest suddenly turned to Marvel and DC, I think what's happened to Comic-Con, it's a little bit like what happened to Burning Man, where Burning Man was this big old, genuinely alternative festival, but suddenly, you know, there was Hollywood guys flying in Learjets to get sex from girls on ecstasy, you know, and so it suddenly became, a lot of people became tourists in this world. And I think that's what's happening with Comic-Con, but you can't complain, you know, because people are suddenly saying, we missed all this cool stuff was happening underneath our noses, while we were being boring, all you guys were dressing up and expressing yourself, now we all want a part of it.
Our expenses go up every year, so it costs the smaller guys, I'm not that small obviously, but the smaller guys more and more expense-wise, and we have less and less profit. So as sooner or later, we're all going to drop out. It's just going to be one big Hollywood thing.
It's my 4th year running my company called Raw Studios, and we do sci-fi books, crime, anything that's not superheroes. And the comic book stuff is kind of taking a little bit of a back seat. You know, there's still a lot of geeks here, and there's still a lot of comic book geeks here. The fact that comic books and jazz are the only 2 truly original American art forms make this experience at San Diego a unique American experience. You've got commerce, you've got giant corporations, and then you've got guys who are just publishing their own books, and they make 500 copies, and they run them off on like a home Xerox machine and staple them together themselves.
You have to accept everyone in, but at the same time it's going to lose some of its little strange outsider quality. But you know, that has to happen in the end. You have to accept it.